What insect is heavier than small bird, or which moth has wingspan bigger than meerkat? Today, you will see insects so massive that if they accidentally flew onto you, could get actually hurt just because of their weight. Stick around. Welcome back to ZooScope. Today's list is all about big insects, but from mass point of view. We are looking at heaviest bugs on our planet. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now let's measure the monsters, starting at number 5. But first, let's explain how and why they reach such a weight. Many beetles spend months or years as larvae eating high-calorie diets and storing fat. The large larval mass is often the reason adults can be bulky. Some giants evolved in predator-poor island habitats, allowing selection to favor large adult size. For example, bigger females can carry more eggs. Heavy, thick armor increases mass but protects from predators and wear, a trade-off that suits slow, heavy lifestyles. Now that we have that covered, let's look at these giants. For number 5, we have flying giant, moth atlas. The atlas moth may steal the biggest wingspan headlines. Females reach wingspans up to 24 centimeters or 9.5 inches. Adult atlas moths are surprisingly light for their size. The heaviest recorded adult moths can weigh around 31 grams or 1.1 ounces, which for a moth is huge, but still small compared with the heaviest beetles we have in our list. Their wings look like head of a snake, which is pretty helpful against predators, and counting their huge wingspan, no wonder birds fear them, as they see deadly snake predator in them. Atlas moths are built for spectacle, big surface area for slow flight and mate attraction, not raw mass. That's why this spectacular moth sits at number 5 on a mass-based list. At number 4, we have titan beetle. Titan beetles are among the longest insects, reaching over 17 centimeters or around 6.7 in body length. They're heavily sclerotized or hard-shelled and muscular, giving them notable bulk for a longhorn beetle. But exact adult mass records are patchy because titanus adults are rarely captured intact in measurable condition. Their size and powerful jaws make them forest megabeetles, long, tough, and designed to survive in dense Amazonian woodlands. On a mass list, they beat many big moths and some rhinoceros-type beetles, but fall short of the true heavyweight beetles coming up in reliably reported adult mass. If you're enjoying the bug bench press comparison, hit that like and subscribe button. Top 3 heaviest contenders are up next, and their absolute unit goals. For number 3, we have one of the strongest insects, hercules beetle. The hercules beetle is famous for its horn, strength, and size. Males can reach lengths up to 180 millimeters or around 7 in. Important facts are that the larval stage of many large beetles, including hercules and goliath species, can exceed adult mass because larvae pack on fat while feeding for months to years. Reported larval masses for hercules beetles can exceed 100 gram or 3.5 ounces, while typical adult masses in published surveys vary by population and sex, as adults often weigh tens of grams. The hercules bulk comes from a long, resource-rich larval development and a stout exoskeleton as an adult. That life history strategy, huge larvae, powerful adults, is a repeated theme among the heaviest insects. At number 2, we have something like straight from nightmares. Giant weta. New Zealand's giant weta, notably known as Dainacrita heteracantha, the wetapunga, holds some of the most reliable adult mass records. While many insect weight claims vary, authoritative entomological sources list a record adult mass of about 71 grams or 2.5 cents for a captive gravid female weta, making it one of the heaviest adult insects reliably documented. These orthopterans bulk up by storing eggs and body reserves, and they evolved on islands with few mammalian predators, conditions that favor large, heavy adults. Compared to flying beetles, the weta's weight is concentrated in a squat, flightless body, basically an insect bouncer built for endurance. And the heaviest insect in the world is none other than Goliath beetle. Saved for last, Goliath beetles are widely regarded as the top contenders for the title heaviest insect, especially when you factor in larval mass. Larvae of Goliath species have been reported exceeding 80 and 100 plus gram, or 3 to 0.5 ounces, and adults, depending on species and condition, can be extremely heavy and bulky compared with most other adult insects, commonly reported in ranges that make them the largest by bulk beetles in Africa's rainforests. Their secret is a larval stage that feeds voraciously on protein-rich detritus and rotting wood, building big reserves that metamorphose into a heavily armored adult. For sheer bulk, and especially when including larval records, Goliath beetles sit at the top of most mass-based lists. From wingspan showboats to larvae that outbulk birds, Earth's biggest insects remind us that big can mean very different things in nature. Which insect surprised you most? The Atlas moth's wings or the Goliath's literal heft? Tell us below. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you next time on ZooScope. Stay curious, and bye-bye.